Part of what we want to do with these monthly newsletters is shape culture a little bit, and that's kind of what I want to do here today. As I've told you guys over and over again, and as most of you are aware, CRF is a Christian company, which means we try to run our business and run this business according to Christian principles, and we need a lot of help from God even to do that on a day in and day out basis. But I always tell you guys, you don't have to feel like you have to believe the same way as us in order to be a part of this, but we do want you to know that these are this is what we're about, and this is how we try to live our lives and how we try to run our business here. And so one of the things that we've been talking about with our managers and in our Monday morning call-ins is this concept of wisdom. And if you're like me at all, not just with your work, although you probably encounter this at your work as well, but also with your family, with relationships with your kids, spouses, other relationships in your life, maybe with your finances, your health, other things. If you're like me, sometimes your wisdom may be a little lacking, and sometimes the wisdom I need is much greater than the wisdom that I have. And so there's a Bible verse that's very, very encouraging to me. In fact, it's one of my favorites that I thought I would just share with you today. And so you can think about this in the context of your work life. You can think about this in the context of your personal life. But just know this is part of the way we want to run our company here at CRF. And it's James 1:5. And it just simply says, if you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and He will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. If you need wisdom, ask our generous God. And this is part of the way we want to run our company here, is to let you guys know that we are constantly bringing this company, we are constantly bringing who we are before God, and we are asking Him for wisdom that is greater than the wisdom that we have. And that is an okay place to be. Dependency upon God is actually the greatest source of strength for us in our lives. Sometimes we want to be more and more independent. We want to be more and more in control. We want to have more and more figured out. And actually what God's saying is I want you to have more and more trust. I want you to have more and more dependence. I want you to lean more and more into me. It's that humility that actually brings strength into our lives. And so I want you to think about that today, just in the context of your work, as you go about your daily tasks, as you go through your daily life, is that if you need wisdom, here, I'll just read it to you again, James 1:5. If you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and He will give it to you. I think one translation maybe even says He will give it to you liberally. And I need wisdom liberally from something greater than myself, and just want to encourage you today in your own lives to lean into some wisdom that's greater than you are, and I think you'll find great strength in it.